St. John the Baptist, the solemnity. Regarding John the Baptist, we know certain things of his birth, and today in the Gospel passage, we heard how people started wondering and how his father started speaking. And people started questioning also, what then will this be? And the answer is also very clear in the following passages, and every day we read we recite in Benedictus, and today we heard it in the acclamation. You, child, will be called the prophet of the Most High, for you will go before the Lord to prepare his ways. And this is exactly the mission of St. John the Baptist, and he faithfully completed his mission, preparing his way. Though people asked, "Are you the one, the Messiah?" he humbly accepted, "I am not the one, I am just way to prepare." So all these things we know, how he was working active from the time when he was in the womb itself, when Mother Mary goes, John the Baptist left in the womb. All these things we know. But a few years back, my younger brother asked me one question. And today I thought on this feast day I will ask you if I get that answer. We know that at the time of Jesus' birth, 3 kings comes and visit the Herod, king of Judea, and Herod says, "You go and worship, I will come back." And they worship and they go back. Then after that, King Herod passes a rule. Below 2 years, kill all the children throughout the Judea. And we know miraculously how Jesus escaped. Angel appeared to Joseph, and they went to Egypt, then they come back. What about John the Baptist? Because only 6 months difference is there between them. Okay, sister, please tell. No problem, sister. Ain Karim, okay. Ain Karim is only 7 kilometers. So 7 kilometers from Judea. And actually Bethlehem is 11 kilometers. Bethlehem is far than the Jerusalem, technically speaking. And now maybe because of the geographical proposition, Ain Karim is in Israel and Bethlehem is in Palestine. So that is okay. But even geographically speaking, from Jerusalem, Ain Karim is close by. That's why today also we heard in the reading, we say like, and all these things were talked about throughout the hill country of Judea. Ain Karim, as sister said, like is like a little top, like a hill on the mountain top, and Jerusalem on a little plain where you can see little more inhabitation, all the buildings and all. So geographically, Ain Karim is not very far. So it comes in the vicinity and within the boundary or jurisdiction of the king of Judea. So naturally, soldiers would have gone throughout the Judea. In his territory, they have killed children below 2 years. And Jesus was spared. But what about John the Baptist? Any other maybe possibilities, probabilities? So today we are meditating on John the Baptist. Let us throw out some light. So I also searched, because like all these answers when my brother asked, and I was in Rome, I went to the libraries and I tried to go through the Bibles, commentaries and so many things. Then finally I also didn't find any answer about this. And certain answers we don't find. Certain answers is not written. What is written in the Bible is for our faith. But it doesn't mean that what is not written is not there. Every question will have an answer, but you have to search in a proper place. So as sister said, like Ain Karim. Ain Karim is a place, the house of Zachariah. And Mother Mary goes and meets Elizabeth, and there this Magnificat, all this story comes, and John the Baptist was born there. So now we have a church in Ain Karim, and most of the people who go for the Holy Land pilgrimage, that is also one of the places in the pilgrimage people visit. The Church of Visitation, where Hail Mary prayer was started, and we see Hail Mary is depicted in different languages, all these things. And in that church, when we go inside, we see the first, like the well where the water sprang up, and inside we see a big stone, and on near the stone it will be written like this. So in this stone, Elizabeth, like John the Baptist was hidden in this stone. So there is a big stone, and it has some kind of a shelf or like a cave inside. You can see like one big, in this much place only, like one big stone it is there. And nobody, even the soldiers, when they came to search, they couldn't find the child, because John the Baptist was hidden beneath the big stone. Nobody can imagine that somebody can survive, but it has like a small cave. So somehow it was, he was spared. Maybe that time, maybe he was not crying, not making noise. So when the soldiers came and making noise, so that's how John the Baptist was spared, and that stone is still there. So when we go there, we see that, and nobody asked the question but it is kept, because that is a tradition. So in that place, when you go, it is written, but on this nothing much written about. What is important is, when we find John the Baptist, his life, he is very clear about his mission. He himself said that I am not the Messiah, I am the one to prepare. And even in the second reading, we see that how John said that one after me is coming, the sandals of whose feet I am not worthy to untie. So he humbled himself so much, and that's what the Bible says, like whoever humbles, they will be lifted up. And that's why we celebrate the feast of Saint John the Baptist, the solemnity, on this day 6 months before the Christmas. Let us ask his intercession that we to be bold and strong in our faith, even when we are tested, that we look to Jesus and continue our mission in this earth.